We are staying in Nashville for this next segment. My next guest specializes in luxury homes and strong investment properties. Matt Clausen of Clausen Group Realtors. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Cassie.
So let's start with the fact that you are in a seller's market where you are in Nashville. What does that mean for clients? What seems to be the trends in terms of how homes are selling?
Quickly, houses are selling quickly. Sellers are loving this market. They're getting multiple offers, especially on the lower and middle end. And of course, the high end is moving well at the same time. It's a great place to be for a seller. And the buyers are struggling a little bit, fighting other people to get the homes. But, it's a good market for sellers.
I know we're going to talk about staging and condition. Let's start with staging. When you are helping out a client sell their home, for example, you probably do a walkthrough. Do you give them your honest opinion of what needs to be fixed up when you first see that home?
It's huge, and it's really important for people to get top dollar out of their houses, in our opinion. And we actually bring in a staging consultant and have them help the seller determine whether they can just work with what they have. And it all translates into photographs and marketing to get people really interested in the home. It's really important.
Sure, and I know you have an example of a home that, tell me about the home that was listed for 2 years. 2 years he couldn't sell that home, and then you came in and did what?
Yeah, so this house, really nice lake home in Hendersonville, over $1 million, had been on the market for 2 years. And we can look at the photos real quick and you can see for yourself that it was an empty home and it did need some help. You know, it needed some staging and some draw for people to fall in love with it.
And so let's talk about where it was before. How much money did you put in terms of fixing it up? How much money did the homeowner put in? And then how quickly did it sell?
Yeah, so the seller put about $16,000 into this in some landscaping, some paint, furniture, a little foo-foo in there to get to make people fall in love and for the home to feel warm and fuzzy. The house, we received 2 offers at the same time within 2 weeks and sold the house for over asking price for this seller.
Amazing. Second point was the condition of the home, because, I guess the question is it really worth it? If you're in a seller's market, you got a lot of first-time home buyers, they're ready to buy, they're competing to buy. Is it worth it as the seller? Is it worth it to really invest in the condition of the home before you go to sell?
It's a depends answer, really, for the most part. It depends on the price range and the category. In the lower end, sellers don't have to do as much. But if you consider that a lot of the people in the middle and lower end are spending everything that they have to purchase the home, if the home needs carpet, paint, landscaping, if it might need a roof, bathrooms, kitchen, they really don't have the funds after moving in to be able to afford or foresee doing these things themselves after they move into the property. So they're more than willing to spend $10,000, $20,000, $40,000 more, spread out over 30 years at 4 to 4.5% a month is very little for, to feed their immediate gratification and then know that they have what they want. They don't have to worry about doing it later.
Sure. So you're representing a client, they have a home, you come in with your team, you do the consult, you get it fixed up, you get some great photos, it's ready to be listed. How do you reach the right target audience for that home? Because it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. So for instance, the last home that we looked at, the photographs, definitely was not a millennial home. It was a big one-story, 3,700 square feet on the lake, expensive. We were going after the newly retired type person for the most part, and that's exactly who we ended up getting. We were appealing to that person that had the boat, is having the grandkids over, having family from other states and children that are already out of the house.
Yeah.
And all of the marketing that we did focused on getting those types of people to look at the house, and it worked.
Perfect. Well, I know you're an absolute pro at what you do, and I really like when we were talking just before this, how you said you just want to get the home to say it loves me, right? Like you want it to feel like a home that someone feels has had some love when you get ready to sell it. So Matt Clausen, thank you for coming on the show. Hope to have you back soon.
All right, take care.
And if you're interested in this whole process of renovating a home, staging a home, looking at the condition, there's a lot of factors there as well. You can reach us for advice at www.americandreamnetwork.tv.